Hello, this is a mini guide about the Festpack event, also known as the 10th anniversary celebration, and this specifically is about the fest preparations, the one on the right that has a donkey, a goblin, and Mare. And this is because a subscriber requested me this or suggested, so yeah, I'm gonna try to explain it fast. First of all, you can see that I already have all the locations unlocked. It's because I already did what I wanted of the event. As you can see here on the task, uh, I got to the over 200k coins. I don't need more of these currencies, so I stopped doing this part of the event. But you start only with Carne Village and the Great Tomb of Nazarick. What I'm gonna explain works for every place. So right now, as you can see, I have nothing on the bag. It's literally not a single item. This is the amount of funds that I have on the currency of this minigame, and 73 action points to move among the places. So right now I'm on the Riestice Kingdom, and at entering there, you can find like this little shop, and you can purchase and sell things. The important part here is the purchase. As you can see, the original, the game gives you the original price, and the price that this specific place is giving to you is the one that is below. In this case, I'm gonna give you three examples here. One is with the ice cream, another is with the crab, and the last one is with the sun pendant. As you can see, the ice cream says original price 100, and price is 75. So for me, it's at 75. They're selling me that at 75. And the crab cost 200, but for me is 150. And for the sun pendant, original price is 500, and for me is 250. So half the price. Right now, I'm not gonna focus on the selling here because I don't have nothing to sell. But uh, what you have to focus is check in what town you are or what place you are, and the prices you should focus on the ones that where it says price, it's on red in the purchase section. So you get those three. In this case, is the ice cream, the crab, and the sun pendant, and go and check. Don't go first. Press view and check what other town or what other place wants the items that you got. In this, like this, for example, I'm gonna buy the sun pendant. Check, this is the amount I'm starting with. This video, of course, new players will be at much less, but I have basically 227k of fund. I'm gonna buy all the sun pendants available, which is 3k. Yeah, that was Albedo's voice. Now I'm gonna buy all the ice cream that I can, which is 6k, and all the crap that I can. It's 33, and the stock it still has another 7. That's because I reached the weight limit, so it means my backpack is full. So you have to check what other place will have what you want. Like for example, Lizardman Village, and you pick view, go to sell, and see the prices. In this case, they do not want anything of the things that I have. But for example, I know Irantel likes what I have. Like in both purchase and sale are the same items as you can see. But what is the difference? Well, the difference is here, if I were to buy the ice cream, the crab, or the sun pendant, it's more expensive. All of these items are more expensive than the original price. And I got those same items in a different place much cheaper. I got literally the sun pendant at half the price. It was 250 for each one. And here is over 600 each one. So when you go into a town or a city and you are on the purchase zone or the purchase tab, you ignore the ones that have the price over the original price and only focus on the ones that are under the original price, like in this case the black feather arrows. But if I go here, the same place, Irantel, my items are more expensive here, but I go to the sell tab. Now I see that in price, oh well, he says my cost. It says what I paid for the amount of items that I have. But the last one, the one that is under all of them, is his price. Is the price this town is buying the item for me from me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm at the Restice Kingdom. I cannot buy anything because I'm at my weight limit. My backpack is full. I use 2 action points to go to Irantel after viewing the prices. I enter, I go to the sale, I go here, and what happens? Revenue 125. I buy each ice cream at 75, and I can sell them at 125 here. So I'm gonna sell all the ice cream that I have, and what I'm gaining, I'm obtaining 10k points from here. 10k. I wasted like 6k on all of them. So I got 6k less. I came here, I sell them, and I got 10k. So those 10k, I rest the original 6k that I used it on the same items. I'm winning for 4k. So now the crab. I also buy the crab. It was 33. I can sell them. I do that. I'm gaining over 8k here. And now the sun pendant. I used 3k of these coins, 3k font, for the 12 sun pendants. And now I can sell all of them, the 12 sun pendants, not by 3k, but by 7k. Well, even more. It's 7,500 font. So I sell them, I gain my font, and watch now on the right top part of the screen. I started with 227k funds, if I remember correctly. And just by buying and selling the ice cream, the crab, and the sun pendant from one place to the other, it was from the Restice Kingdom where I buy the things and I sell them on Erantel. Now I don't have 227k funds. I have 238k funds. I have more than I started with. This like mini game is all about that. So you go into a place, you buy things, and you sell them. Like for example, what can I get here that is cheap? Is the black feather arrows. So I can get 6. Yeah, I get them because it's cheaper than the original price. And now I check where I can sell those arrows. Not in the Great Tomb of Nazarick, not in Erantil. The Royal Hall, I can sell them in the Royal Hall, but check this. My cost was 500, and they can buy that from me at 750. That minus 25% in red is from the original price, not from my cost. So I have to be checking those prices to know where I can buy them and where I can sell them. For example, here I could be getting the steel, well, I could be selling the steel Corlas at a very high price and be getting a profit. But if I were to, let's say, buy the luminous stone at the original price, which is 400, like here at the moment of selling them in this place, they will be giving me 200 for each luminous stone. So I'm losing money here instead of gaining. So I could go to the Royal Hall and sell my arrows at, for example, at 750. And let's check the Lizard Man. There is also here, but now beware of this. when you're in purchase and see an item, if the item in the purchase tab has the price higher than the original price, that is a loss. You should not be buying that. You should be only buying the one which prices are below the original price. Like in this case, the example would be the Glimmer Wind Chime or the Steel Corridors instead of the Compass or the Black Feather Arrows. But if I go to the selling part, in the Lizardman Village, I could sell each Black Feather Arrow for 1,250 funds when I got a single piece, or I got each piece at 500. So I'm literally uh, making a difference of more than half the price in my favor. So what I'm gonna do is, for example, see, it cost me 3 action points to go from Irantil to the Lizardman Village. It's costly because if I go to the Royal Hall, it's just one, or to Nazarick, it's just one. So, for example, I have 71 action points now. I could I could give myself the privilege to go to the Lizardman Village and sell the arrows and make profit. Yes, I could. But if you are like a low level player that just started this event, or you haven't touched this game mode for whatever reason, you should be aware because your action points will be very few, will be like 10 or 12, something like that. So you have to be smart and know, oh, yeah, I could sell the Black Feather arrows in the Lizardman village, but it's gonna cost me 3 action points. I but I can also sell them in the Royal Hall. It will be less the profit. Instead of getting more than the double, I'm getting like 25 more, because in the Lizardman village I could sell each piece for over 1,000, and in the Royal Hall for 750. So you have to choose, what do you prefer? Wasting more action points in getting more profit in the Lizardman village, for example, or using as little action points as possible, even when you're gonna get less profit. You still gain profit, but it's less. In this case, because I'm just giving the example and I don't need to get more of these coins, because I already have a lot. I unlocked already all the places and I have a ton of action points. I'm gonna give myself the privilege to go to the Lizardman village, but first I'm gonna see what else I can get that I want. They can buy the compass at a very high price and the fish. So, for example, here I cannot get anything like that. Here I can get the fish for half the price and the compass for 25 less. But in Nazarick, let's see, in Nazarick, the compass is full price. So what I'm gonna do is, for example, go back here in the Royal Hall. It was 1 action point. I'm gonna get all the compass. I'm gonna get as much fish as I can, which was the entire stock. Was 1 action point. I'm gonna waste another 2 because for each location is 1. So now I'm on the Lizardman village. I still used 3 action points from Iran till moving temporarily to the Royal Hall and then to Lizardman village. But here is the trick. I knew already from checking the Lizardman village what items I could sell them at a high price. So instead of going from Iran to straight to the Lizardman and just selling the arrows, I used one of those points into the Royal Hall to get more items that the Lizardman village is gonna buy me at a higher price. Now I enter here, I sell all the fish, I got a revenue of 6k. Now I move, I sell the black feather arrows, all of them, with for 7k of revenue, and now I sell my 16 compasses. So I get a revenue of 10k or 10,000, whatever. And now, as you can see, I have even more fonts that I started this video with. I started with 227k fund. Now I have 250k fund. I got a pretty nice profit. And as you can see now on the task, I made one collect 250k coins, and now I'm getting more currency of this event. One last thing to say about this is you start on Carne Village and the Great Temple of Nazarick. To unlock the other locations, you need to have a certain amount of fund, but you need to have it here, like ready to use, not just getting them. Like for example, let's say I just have Carne Village and the Great Temple of Nazarick. The last one to unlock is the Lizardman Village and unlocks at 100k fund. So if, for example, I generate 100k fund, but or well, 100k funds, sorry, but it was during all my travels from Carne Village to the Great Temple of Nazarick to Iranto to a Royal Hall to the Direstai's Kingdom, and here on the right side of the screen, I have, let's say, 20k funds, then the Lizardman Village is not gonna unlock. For the Lizardman Village and all the other places to unlock, I need to have the funds right here, visible, ready to be inverted or well, to be invested. Sorry, and that will be all. As you can see, I have my backpack all empty again, so it's ready to keep storing things. I use it very little action points. I have a lot of funds. I literally gained profit. I made one of the tasks, and now if I want, for example, I can go here to the shop, see what I have now on my currency of the event, and get whatever I want. For example, right now I have everything I wanted. I already have it, so there's no point in me wasting more. But you can get whatever you want here, and that will be everything about the feast preparations minigame. Also, if you want to know about the playtime minigames, just check my videos about the garden party event, because these minigames are from the garden party event, and you should be fine. They are the same minigames, nothing has changed. So just write Lord of Nazarick garden party event, then the name of the minigame that you want to know how to solve: logistics art, keen eye, fireworks gathering, perfect plan, or take a bait. For example, I show it in some videos how to perfectly solve all the perfect plan minigame, all of the challenges, even the hardest one, in the least amount of moves, so you get all the rewards. And that will be all for my part. Tomorrow I'm gonna be posting a guide about another character that I have been requested. So stay tuned, I guess. And that's all for me. So bye.